Morphin time! Yeah!
Lord Zed, one of the most powerful Power Rangers villains of all time. Even some experts call him the most powerful villain in history. Although others doubt this data, as it says that he was overthrown by other villains such as the Empire of Machines. Plus there are very powerful villains like Dark Spectre and Rita's father. Even so, he has been one of the most iconic villains of the Power Rangers and is the first to be exclusive to the Power Rangers series in the United States that did not come from Super Sentai. The history of this villain goes back thousands of years when he was Zophram, the ancient guardian of Eltar and the mentor of Zartus and Zordon. He proclaimed himself Emperor of Evil and enslaved Goldar and Rita for his purposes of conquest in the universe. At that time, Lord Zed tried to take the Zeo crystal to use them in his evil plans, but the crystal had a protection against the forces of evil and this caused all his skin to burn. This is why Lord Zed has no skin and his body shows the inside of his body such as the fiber of his muscles, his exposed brain, and his metallic bones. He also wears a crown embedded in his body with a long tip that has a Z at the end. He carries a spear with the Z at the tip which helps him channel all his power. His face is covered by a red visor and a kind of metallic mask in his mouth. After so many years of conquering worlds, Lord Zed comes across Earth. He didn't think it was important enough to be worth his attention, so he sends Rita and Goldar to conquer it. After so many failures by Rita, Lord Zed arrives on Earth and punishes Rita by shrinking her and locking her in a space junk capsule and throws her into the depths of space. Lord Zed began to fight the Power Rangers and managed to destroy the Zords, but Zordon and the Power Rangers managed to transform the remains into the Thunder Zords. These were more powerful than the previous Zords, so they were able to start a good fight against Lord Zed. In a desperate attempt, Lord Zed tries to make Kimberly the Pink Power Ranger his wife, and to convert her he sent Goldar to brainwash her. Kimberly started to fall for Goldar's words, but in the end, it was just a deception Kimberly did to give the Power Rangers more time to rescue her, and since then Lord Zed feels more hatred for the Pink Power Ranger. One day, Lord Zed tried to create a group of evil rangers, but Tommy the Green Ranger stopped him to save those humans that Zed was controlling. Then, as revenge, Lord Zed vowed to destroy the Green Ranger, and in this he succeeded, and then tried to brainwash him and make him his heir to the throne, but Zordon got there first and turned Tommy into the White Ranger. Due to the strong battles that Lord Zed had with the Power Rangers, he had to dig up a powerful war machine called Serpentera, which could easily crush the Rangers' Zords, but had the disadvantage that it consumed a lot of their power and the machine could only battle for short periods of time. Given this, Lord Zed had to take his centennial recharge moment, and it is at this moment that Rita manages to escape from the capsule and returns to the moon, where she puts a love potion in Lord Zed's sleep machine. As soon as Zed wakes up, he quickly falls in love with Rita. However, the potion did not work as Rita had hoped because Lord Zed would not allow himself to be manipulated. Now with Lord Zed and Rita fighting together against the Power Rangers, the fights became more difficult for the Rangers. They even managed to create an evil Tommy and even sent the Rangers to the past. Then, Rita's father arrived to the moon, and between the three of them they managed to defeat the Power Rangers, destroying their command center in a failed attempt to obtain the Zeo crystal, although this victory would not last long because then came the Empire of the Machines. After several battles against the Machine Empire and some more against the Power Rangers, Lord Zed and Rita gave up and disappeared for a while. Then in the final battle where Dark Spectre has a great meeting of evil, Lord Zed and Rita appear to help in the battle and are sent to defeat the Gold Ranger. At the moment they catch him, Zordon's sacrifice happens and both are transformed to human beings, and they still kept their love. A love that led them to have a son named Trax, who was born before these events and was upset that his parents were lost in kindness. After many years in the saga of Dino Fury, the current saga of 2022, Lord Zed is resurrected. Although the last time he was seen was in his human form, it is said that they revived his evil side before the wedding with Rita, an eviler and darker Lord Zed with a more destructive power. In these new battles against the Power Rangers, he almost managed to defeat them, but failed, so he teleported away, swearing that someday he will return. Thanks to this, it is said that the 30th anniversary of Power Rangers history will feature several cameos from previous villains and maybe even the return of Zordon. The arrival of Lord Zed to Power Rangers has fans excited for a new battle between Zordon and this villain to relive the old days. Another rumor is that Zordon may return in his physical form to then battle his former master Zophram, or now better known as Lord Zed, to finally avenge the betrayal of the planet Eltar and destroy Lord Zed once and for all. This would be an epic and legendary battle for fans and would be an excellent ending for both characters. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to our channel for more content.